What's going on, YouTube? So I actually have to re-record this now that I've played the rest of the game. I do know that this is the final episode of the game. This is the finale. So thank you all for watching this whole series. I really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. There is a poll in the description right now for the next game. We're playing Dreamland. I've already recorded it. That'll be like one episode. That's all it is. It's very short. But then I need your help after that. So definitely go down and leave a vote. But for this one, for continuing where we left off in the last episode, again, this is the finale. Sit back and enjoy. And let's finish this thing off. Well, I don't really actually care about her, so I want to resolve this. I want this to be resolved without her getting hurt more. And for my own curiosity, will you let me help? Although I can try to get to the bottom of it on my own, it could be better if we do it together instead. This wasn't what I planned at all. If I help you two talk it out, it's good enough for me. Besides that, I doubt there's much else for me to do. I'd like that, yes. Nervous laughter. Having someone help me or just prevent me from exploding when I see her could be very useful. Maybe a bit less of that. Thud. Please help me. Out of nowhere, she hugs you. Either very convincing or finally truthful to herself. Unlike Amber Turd, your wow. I see what they're going there. Your tears are real. These tears don't fit you, and I've seen them enough today. Tenderly remove the incoming tears with your thumbs. There. Better. She locks eyes with yours, seemingly captivating you. I'm not gonna kiss her. Noticing what she was doing, she quickly averts her eyes to the side. Almost did it again. You might keep me company for a bit longer? Sure, I could stay for a bit longer. Sweet, come here then. She quickly guides you to a pile of cardboard boxes on the floor. Let's lay down here and enjoy the view. What view? Just do as I say. She lightly pulls you down with her hand, and you do as you're told, laying on the flattened cardboard boxes. See, the view is majestic. What view? Oh, you finally realize what she meant as you look upwards. Wow, that's more stars than I thought I would see. Pretty nice, right? Can't argue, that is quite the view. Told you. How populated and how well lighted the city is, I didn't expect to see much of the stars. Yep, thought the same before. Thankfully, the area around beaches doesn't feature any skyscrapers, nor abundance of light, and they even changed the lights on the road next to the beach. Can't remember what it was called, but something related to the design of the street lamps. They covered the top with a shield, which prevents the light from emitting upwards or reduce light pollution, and they changed to dimmer and warmer colors too. Talking to her like this, I realize there's more to her than just looks. She must be quite smart to get accepted to our uni. Not trying to one-up or anything, but I did see some even better skies in some of the places I've been. Oh, was it a small town or an island? The last place I lived before moving here was a small town. There are no skyscrapers there. There's a very modest population. And with the surroundings being small hills, if you venture a bit outside of the town, you can see some amazing stars and shapes in the sky. That's interesting. Know any constellations or notable stars? I heard about some here and there, but never really observed which is which. Not many, but a few, yes. Let's see. The sky's a bit dimmer here, but should be able to at least find some. Take a moment to observe, and Serena waits patiently. For example, we have the Big Dipper here. Can you see it? If you connect these stars, follow my finger. Oh, I see it now. Looks like a spoon, or ladle rather. Yep, that's the one. Some constellations have different names, I believe, depending on the nation and culture. This one is a wagon or ladle in some, yet bear in others. Huh, how's that a bear? Unsure. I think you connect some other stars for like legs too. And this is the main body. Hey, don't look at me. Stars can be anything we wish to imagine them as long as they shine for us. That's a nice quote. Any other constellations? A few more should be visible. Joke. Alright, there is this one. If you follow this line, oh no, not the straightest one, then you'll swing around to the sides, making 2 circles. Ha 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 ha. So you end up with 2 circles and a long. Huh. What would that but you little bitch. Ouch. Smack. She punches you on the stomach. Ugh. Good punch. Humph. You stay like that for a few more minutes, chatting about stars and other stuff. Later. You should head back. I think I've kept you long enough. You want to argue, but it has been indeed a while since you abruptly left, and you got a message from Simon asking for your whereabouts. Right. What about you? I'll head down too, but I'm going home. Had enough for today. Stay in a hotel. Alright. Get home safely. Thanks. She unlocks the door for you, and you head downstairs, with her waiting a bit before coming downstairs herself. I wonder. Returning to your group, it quickly becomes very late, and quite a few people begin leaving and calling it a night. Coco and Reiko are the first to leave, and Avis and Simon and Flavio stay a bit longer. After some more banter, you all decide to leave too, as the sun is about to rise. Need a ride? With both Flavio and Avis having drank today, he offers to drive them home, just like he said before the party. No thanks, I'll walk. After everything that's happened today, I need a moment to clear my head before sleep. And I'll probably feel a bit better too, after all the drinks. Suit yourself. Simon and the other 2 leave, and you head outside yourself. A few minutes later. As you are walking, you notice Valentina up ahead on the road. She walking home too? You speed up and catch up to her. Hey! Her look quickly changes from very annoyed to mildly annoyed. Yes. Going home? Obviously, yes. I don't think anyone else could be done at this hour. I suppose. Gosh, liven up a bit. Stop murdering me with words. You mind if I accompany you? And why do you want to do that? Such an accusing look. It's late and it's dangerous? Because it's late, it could be dangerous. I pepper spray for people. Also, it's early morning already. This feels like deja vu with trying to get Avis to agree. That's lovely. I mean, that's smart, but even so, might escape any danger before it even happens if you pair up with someone. That's true. The data does show pairing up is preferred as it significantly reduces the chances of predatory activity. So, do you mind? Just tag along. Hey, victory! The 2 of you continue walking together. So, I was wondering, how many parties do you organize? As the student council, I mean. Usually 2 or 3 per academic year. Might be a bit different this year if the students and council decide to change the venues of certain parties. Oh, which ones? What do you mean? I mean, what are the parties about, or the dates? This was like an opening party, I guess, so I am wondering what the others would be. Sometimes we organize an end of the year party. However, as it can get quite hot, we often opt to instead organize it in the open. Another party we did was the Halloween one. However, this year it might be held in a nightclub instead. We will most likely decide on that in the upcoming weeks. I see. Those 2 make sense, and Halloween sounds fun. You like any of those parties? Hard to party when and have fun while keeping tabs on everyone. Sheesh, sorry I asked. But Halloween's my favorite. Oh, why? It's fun. The dress up is also a nice dynamic twist to the usual parties. A party with dressing up? Sounds fun. Haven't done it yet. Ever. I wonder what she would dress up as. Probably not. Okay, Brain. Not a bad idea, but not now. Considering how much you work tonight at the party, do you go to any such parties while not working? As in just to enjoy yourself, not to monitor anything during it? Not really. At least not lately. Since joining, I've been responsible for monitoring things more and more. I usually switch around who does what, but lately I've been getting the annoying parts. Wonder why. Can't you do anything about it? No. I'm not the council president, and only he can arrange it. But don't take it wrong, I am by no means complaining. I do this because I want to. I'm sure I will sooner or later have fewer responsibilities during the nights out. I hope so too. Sounds a bit annoying to watch from the sidelines and do all the work. Claire. But I respect that. Thanks for the hard work. Great. My slip up made her angry again. Seriously, it sounds annoying. Especially if it keeps happening. Just cleaning and organizing everything and never enjoying the party yourself. After a small moment of silence, you two stop at a red light. Say, do I seem scary to you? Huh? I came out of nowhere. You heard me. Please answer the question. Honestly, asking with such intensity is scary by itself. Oh, I said it out loud. My drowsiness is getting the better of me. To answer the question, it's kind of true though. Just be honest. Honestly, a bit. Although demanding might be the better word. Actually, no. Serious. If I had to describe you in one word, I guess serious would be it. It always seems like you are all business before pleasure. I don't think I've ever seen you joke yet. Jokes, you say? I see. Maybe they are right. She ponders a bit, and you wait for her to gather her thoughts, not wanting to enrage her by random comments. Thanks for answering the question. No problem. I wonder what caused her to ask me that. Why are you curious? If you don't mind me asking, why are you curious? How do I say it? I've overheard something. Overheard what? Someone at the party was talking behind my back, and it wasn't the first time I've heard it. What did they say? They have a nickname for me. A nickname? They call me the Ice Queen. Why Ice Queen? I tend to go straight to the point, and I don't like to waste time. Okay, I can somewhat piece it to get. And multiple guys, sometimes even girls, tried to ask for dates, which I readily declined. Oh. Okay, for one, I'm surprised, although I do see it. She is quite hot. And secondly, girls too? Damn. And how did you, decline them? Quick and straight to the point. No. Absolutely not. If you have time to ask me out, you have time to study too. But my grades are second worst in economics, fifth worst in digital marketing. What? Rest in peace, your attempts were brave. You send a prayer to all attempts at Valentina. I think it might have been related to that too. Why? What else was I supposed to do? Deny them? A bit softer perhaps? Or at least give them a valid reason besides a short, curt no? Stopping for a second to think could also do wonders? I'll think about it. It's a step forward, I think. The two of you continue walking home, and the time quickly passes till you reach your building. I don't think I asked you before, but why did you join the student council? So I can prove a point? Prove a point? There's a certain someone who doesn't think too highly of me. Joining the student council and succeeding in everything I do should prove them wrong. Although her face seems the usual, you can feel a slight edge to her voice. Sounds like there's more to it. Did she do it to spite someone? Maybe someone in the student council itself? I don't know. Not one to dwell on the topic and possibly upset her, you leave it there and head together to your floor. I ain't beat. The thoughts of sleep sound like winning the lottery at this stage. Thanks for the good company. Hopefully I didn't know you too much. I had fun chatting with you here. More enjoyable than talking to myself for 30 minutes. I didn't bore you to death, right? I'm still standing, am I not? Good night, Nathan. Get a good rest. Come on, you can say more than that. I guess that's all I will get. Good night as well, Valentina. You turned around yourself to open your door. What a night. So many things happened. I feel like it lasted forever. But on the other hand, it all finished quickly. Hard to explain. Teaming up with Coco, and that moment on the beach, Serena and her kiss, and the other thing. I'm glad I'm finally doing new things and trying my best to socialize. The old me might not have even joined the party. I would have missed all of it. But for now, the only thing I miss is finishing a shower and getting a good sleep. Well-deserved rest. Many hours later. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, Simon, what's up? Hey, did I call you at a bad moment? Nah, you're good. Great. So I was wondering if you were busy or not. Somewhat free, I guess. Why? If you want, you can come here and join us for some games. Honestly, don't have anything smarter to do myself, and with the weather being as it isn't raining right now, but it does look like it might at any moment. What else would I do today? Probably nothing. TV afternoon. Yeah, sure, come in. I'll have a couple hours to spare. I'm bored anyway. Cool, I'll text you the address. Guess I have my afternoon filled now, huh? Checking the address, you head there slowly. Hey man, all good? Yep, just the rain caught me. I waited a few minutes inside the passageway for it to mellow down. It's pouring down heavily. True. Big Sis didn't evade it though. She came home completely soaked moments ago. Also, come in. Don't just stand there. You head inside and find yourself in a decently sized apartment, but relatively simple looking. All looks neatly organized and not many unnecessary items. Oh, speaking of, anyone else at home? Oh, just Sis and I. Two of you sit down and you boot some games to play. Not a big variety on his older POS station, but you settle on some 1v1 fighting games. Run it down again, please. This was the combo attack, and the right button plus down key is... That's a special attack if your fusion gauge is maxed. I see. And the... that was a boring shift. Sound effects this game. What the? Why is Levy half naked here? Levy's his sister? Sis, I told you I was having a friend over. Oops, my bad. Wait, I know you. She looks at you, and you quickly regain your bearings. What are you doing here, Nathan? He invited me? You two know each other? You go to the same uni, sis. But how do you two know each other? He was related to one of my cases, a street fight. With Avis involved, remember? Oh, that one. You fought? Actually, wait, stop. Sis, go put on some clothes. Oh, give me a minute. Critical damage. She goes inside her room to get fully dressed, and you have some time to cool down. After returning, this time dressed, she explains everything and brings Simon up to speed. Huh. So you're a criminal. That's not even close to what she said. Didn't see that one coming, though. Please don't become like him. Don't worry, sis. I'll never stoop so low. I have some standards. Glad to hear it. I'm right here, you know. Sorry. Giggle. Just playing around. I understand enough from the story. I only said what was said in the station. I don't want to mention who the thugs were with both Simon and Levy here. This makes some sense now, the two of them being related. Simon did indicate he likes investigating, that his sister had an influence on him. The two of them also look slightly alike. And Levy also looks Okay, Brain, not now. I don't want to be handcuffed just yet. Anyway, while we're on that topic, you're supposed to be messaged tomorrow, but might as well say it in person. The case will be closed, as there has been no relevant new evidence, nor has there been any major damage or injuries. The knocked out guy changed his story completely and said it was all an accident, which I honestly doubt. She gives you a long stare, which causes you to sweat a bit. But, as I said, it won't lead to any more investigations. Phew, that's good. I was worried for both Avis and me. That's good to hear. One less thing to worry about. Anyway, I'll get you two's hair. Before I go, you want anything to drink, Nathan? Just a glass of water, thanks. She gets you two some water and promptly leaves for her room. Sorry. Huh? For what? Wasting your time questioning and whatnot. You got questioned once already by her in the station. Don't worry, no biggie. Man, I was so surprised when I saw her. I had no idea she was your sister. Yep, she's my big sis. How come she became a cop? Or are you perhaps also thinking of becoming one? Oh. No, I don't plan to myself. For the first question, a bit difficult to explain, but I guess she was motivated to do some good for the city. But if you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. Although I wouldn't recommend it. Why not? It's a bit of a personal question. Especially for her. Or us. I see. A bit personal? I mean, the question itself can be viewed as so, but perhaps it's related to something else? But he is right. If she has a deeper reason for that, I might need to first get to know her better before asking such a thing. By the way, you two moved together to this place? Yep, we left our parents' home a few years ago. I'm here freeloading, I guess, till I get a job. Hopefully soon. So, how is it living together with her? It's terrible. I feel like I'm the maid here. I do feel for her. She is quite busy with her job, and she does often get home at random times. Not to mention, as a newbie, they often use her for unimportant jobs and duties like signaling traffic. But, even then, she should behave better at home. Just ignore it. I guess that's my way of paying for not having my place. Even though we complained, I do feel like they care for each other. Power of siblings. What about you? Do you have any siblings? No, I'm an only child. At times I did wonder how it would be if I had someone, but with how hectic our lives have been, my parents never had the chance to plan another one. TV talked some more and ended up playing some games, but only for fun. I hoped the rain would stop, but after a small break it's pouring again. Hold up, we can give you a lift. Nah, no need. I insist, and it could get worse too. Hey sis, are you still going to the store? Yeah, why? Mind driving Nathan back home? Sure. Give me a minute. Don't forget to buy extra for, you know. I know. And there you have it. Thanks, man. Sometime later. Not gonna lie, I am thankful for the ride. It's still pouring, there's lots of traffic jams and so on. Like the one we are stuck in at the moment. Thanks for driving me. Don't sweat it. Isn't that far anyway. Although this traffic jam we are stuck in is a bit irritating. I need to go to a supermarket anyway. Still, save me from looking like a fool. You are a fool without an umbrella. Point taken. Start. So, how's the university? So. The classes themselves are rather boring for now, but I feel it will suddenly become much harder. The people are great though. Should be at least somewhat interesting with all the students there. Sounds the same as when I went there. You went to Ardoria University? Yeah, I graduated from there, although only with a bachelor's degree. It may not be related to your current occupation, but a diploma, especially from that university, can go a long way if I need to change professions. Interesting. I can't deny that. Don't ask. Maybe not. Someone also mentioned it might be a project topic. A bit later. Thanks for the ride, Livy. Metro or not, I would have gotten quite wet till home. No problem. Stop thanking me. Thank Simon instead. Heh, will do. She seems much more approachable and down to earth when outside of work, and there seems to be a gentler side to it. I am intrigued by her. I did see her in the park. Shall I ask if she wants to hang out? Maybe I'm overstepping things. Doesn't hurt to ask. Just gonna say no, but whatever. Screw it. All or nothing. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out on one of your free days. I did see you at your park the other day running, so if you wanted to run together or do something else. She takes that moment to think, which only causes you more nervous, probably. I would have said sure. I actually had something to ask you in that regard. Oh. But I never managed to get my brother to do it with me. But how about some training? Training? Yes. With you ending up in a fight, I don't deny it. As Lazio would say, I can neither confirm or deny this claim. You shrug your shoulders, but half admit to it. Maybe you could use some training in martial arts. Naturally, it would only be for defense, not offense. But knowing how to defend yourself can be a key knowledge, especially if knowledgeable about how not to injure your opponents either. Not what I had in mind, but that does sound quite good on paper. I did think after a fight how I wish I knew better, and and not have to be saved by someone else. If I can get some tips and some knowledge passed on, there's nothing to lose. Sure, I would love to learn from you. Don't expect much from it. As I mentioned, the focus is on defending yourself. With Simon not having any real interest in it might be useful to have at least someone around who can protect themselves. Or him. So she was right about him. Still, just knowing some moves to help me in a pinch is useful in its own right. Of course! I don't plan to get in any more trouble. Not that was a part of. However, do you have time? You're very busy with your job and erratic shifts, right? I am, unfortunately. But we could fill some empty parts of our schedules with a training or two. We could do just like 1 or 2 per week. I didn't mean anything daily. I guess we could, as long as you have time. How about in 2 days? I should be free in the afternoon. From what I know, I don't have any classes besides the morning. I should be free. Good, that's settled then. Awesome. I really don't want to be involved in anything else, but just having it printed in my head can happen in dangerous situations. Oh wait, I didn't get her phone last time. Attempt number 2. If you don't mind, can I have your phone number so we can arrange it? Oh, sure. I finally got my private phone sorted out. This is my first time with a touch smartphone. I see. Wait, first touchscreen? Yes. But they've been out for many, many years. I guess? I'm not familiar with all that. What did you use before this one? A non-touch phone. As I said, Samsung, Geary, Guru, or something? Am I witnessing someone using old phones without being old? Heresy. I think they're called dumb phones or something, as in the opposite of smartphones. Can't say I heard of it. My brother was complaining when we were younger, so I kept using the ones I got from the internet provider. So I just continued the trend with the non-touch screen ones. Simon kept saying I was being ripped off. Before he finally had enough, he gave me his old one. Well, never too late to switch, I guess. TV exchanged phone numbers, which took a bit due to her slow navigation on the new phone. And done. You should have me saved now. Thanks, and sorry for the trouble. Sweet, I know she didn't mind it last time. Seems like she really didn't have her phone available. Not wanting to hold her up any longer, you thank her once again and head upstairs. The next day. Okay, why are they already going so hard on us the second week of uni? I know it isn't the easiest of universities, but still. In my poor free time. To your, but also everyone's dismay, second week is not like the first, and the lectures are at full intensity. They also started announcing tasks for the upcoming weeks. I've already been instructed to check on some materials for the next classes. A few homework assignments are already announced and uploaded on our website. Gonna be a hustle with my free time from now on. You look around and see everyone else busy scribbling down notes, and some brought their devices for that reason. I should use my old one too for this. A few minutes later, the bell rings indicating the class is over. You exit the classroom towards the hallway, leaving your stuff behind as your next class is in the same classroom. I hate Mondays. It was the beginning of a week's pain. Hey, Nathan, holding up? Holding, I think. It had to begin at some point, you know. True, but home for later. Don't delay your homework too much. You can get crazy when each course has similar deadlines. The sooner you finish each work, the more relaxed you can be. I am more of a crammer kind of guy. A fancy way of saying procrastinator. Screw you. I do work all at once. It's just a result that may or may not be satisfactory. Okay, that's an entirely different issue. While you two were bantering, you were approached by a familiar figure. Isn't that the guy who had some beef with Simon on the opening day? The unknown guy heads straight towards you. Oh shit, here we go. Hey. Simon slightly flinches, but stands his ground. Need something? I wanted to apologize. Out of nowhere, to both your surprise, he slightly bows and apologizes on the spot. The fuck? I'm a bit lost too. I want to apologize for the behavior, but I will for mine. I hope you can accept my apology. In theory, he didn't do anything. He was just with them, unless something else happened, but I doubt it. Sure, I guess. The other two are annoying, but I don't have anything against you, really. The other two, though, seems to be still angry about the incident. The other guy gives a small smile, but you are unsure of the exact reason. I'm a first-year student like you guys. I didn't want to have any bad blood in between, especially if we end up working on certain classes. Ah, so he's a first year, huh? I might have seen him in some classes, but I didn't pay that much attention, to be honest. Didn't notice him at the party, though. Also, an apology to you, too. He turns his attention towards you. Me? For what? Maybe not apology, more just reassuring that I had nothing to do with the incident involving you 3 days ago. 3 days ago? Oh, he means the fight in the streets. Considering the same people are involved, my buddies, I'm extending the apology to you for the same reasons as I did to him. They did try to beat you up, so that's serious. I'm surprised by this turn of events. Same people, huh? Crap. I intentionally didn't want to mention them near him. Still, this annoys me. Those guys are rude as fuck. And now out of nowhere, this guy comes all high and mighty to simply apologize? Or she had not even apologizing on her behalf, just distancing himself from anything. Well, true, he didn't directly cause me any harm. What should I do? Let's accept it. Take the high road. Yeah, whatever. You didn't do anything, although I still want the other side to apologize or get punished for being rude dicks. Thank you. We'll get along well if we end up working together. While you're still hesitant, he does give you what seems to be a genuine smile, as small as it is. Name is Gabriel, if you ever need me. Nathan, I guess, and this is Simon. We gotta go to our next class, so see you around, Gabriel. Ah, of course. He moves away, and you wait until he is out of earshot before talking with Simon. No, ain't that a surprise? I know, right? I mean, it's hollow, and I'm still a bit angry with the other guys, as I didn't do anything to them. E for effort, I guess. I prefer bygones be bygones, and I definitely can turn a blind eye to what they tried with me, but... What is that I heard? They are the ones that attacked you in the street? Shit, you paid attention to that part. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to involve you further, and I wasn't willing to share it in front of your sister. It might have led to complications. I can understand that part. Still, a bit frustrated you didn't tell me. Now, honestly, did they attack you because of me? He looks worried. No, I promise. I didn't think it's related to you. First of all, one of the guys was that thug from the metro with Avis, remember? That was related to me, not you. And the other guy was that thief I stopped with Levy the other day. That's already 2 reasons for them to target me. The third reason is they're idiots and lowlifes. Those thugs will attack anyone. Even though it's all true, he is still a bit apprehensive. I guess. Shit. I need to be going to my class. It's about to start. Later. Ah, sorry, later. With the professor entering the class, you head inside just in time. After some time. Before we finish today's class, there will be a group project for this class. Psst, let's team up. Flavio not so subtly whispers to you. Ahem, young man, let me finish. Want our students in this class to showcase creativity and adaptability in what would be a work environment. Therefore, instead of students teaming up with each other based on who they know, they will instead randomly select who teams up with whom. Oh. Now, in the real world, you often have to work with people you are not familiar with, especially in the digitized era where many meetings are done online. Adaptability in such instances is key, as you need to quickly adapt and pinpoint who will be doing what in a project, whose strengths you need to exploit and showcase. Oh, come on, that rarely happens. Usually you do know who you work with. You don't just suddenly get to work in our office. I'll be reading out from the student list who will be working with you. Please pay attention to who your partner will be. When I call your name out, please raise your hand so your partner can know who you are. After the class, you can go and talk to them about the project. Professor steadily calls out names one by one. Coco Shinoda? Here. Ah, forgot they call her that way in uni. Seems like it went through without hiccups. Many more names being called out. You seem to be the last. Seems like Nathan is the last one. Great. It's an odd number of students. Fantastic. Please don't tell me I have to do a 2-person job on my own. Sorry, but Sorry, I'm late. You're extremely late, that's for sure. However, I don't recall having any additional student. I dropped last year, so I'm retaking this year's class. Finally turning your head around. You notice a familiar girl. Oh, that's Aiko. Doesn't she look just like Valentina? She dropped the class. Or a full year? Oh, I do recall you now. Was it Emma? No, Aiko. My name is Aiko. Right, sorry. She returns her review towards the laptop, slightly intimidated by her look. Well, I was led to believe you would be advancing the year, as you did pass my class, hence why you're not on my list. If that's the case, after confirming with the dean, I will add you to our Yeah, I know the drill. Wow, she's being rude. Some bad blood between them? Right. With that said, you can team up with Nathan for our class project. Hopefully the others won't object to Nathan having a student already knowledgeable about the project in this group. Although I doubt a dropout like you would contribute much. Look at the time. Class is over. Before the bell rings, I'll leave you a few minutes to talk to your partners. While the project deadline isn't soon by any means, it's extremely time-consuming, and it is the majority of your grade for this class, so I highly recommend you don't postpone it and start working on it as soon as possible. Till next week's class. Somewhat faster than you expected, the professor leaves the class. Creak. Uff. She sits next to you without any finesse. I haven't seen her in a few days. So, your partners, I guess. Whatever. What is the project like? If you were here last year. I don't know. I didn't do it. Huh? The other girl did all the work. Great. Guess we'll be seeing each other a bit more these days. Hopefully you're up for some work. She gives you a quick look before briskly leaving the scene. Judging by your face, it might as well be a murder scene. Fuck. So I'll be doing the work alone, it seems. Ugh. On to the next class. You get up and lifelessly exit, heading towards your next class. Hey! Huh? Oh, hey, April. Or should I call you partner in crime? We seem to be like a dream team already. Glad I got paired with someone cool like you. I'm so excited. Yep. So, what'd you need? Oh, right. Mind taking a picture with me? To commemorate our great partnership. Huh, I suppose? Sweet. Now make a... Oh, this is not going to turn out well for her. Now make a pose. Yep, like that. Cheese. She's fast with that phone. Awesome. So you said you're Coco Shinoda. Did I get that right? Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Just so I can note it down for a group project. Everyone disperses to their classes. At the same time, somewhere else in Ardoria. Ding dong. Muffled keychain noises. Hey. Dad. Episode 3 end. Well, that's the end of the game apparently. That's awesome. And that is the end of the game. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this game, hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, and I will start on the next series. There is a link in the description below for a poll to what the next game will be. So definitely go check that out. Have your say. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you all in the next one.